Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Instead of doing or having my makeup fully done for my intro, I thought we would just go ahead and get started into this video. If you can hear my dogs barking outside, I am so sorry. They see people or even a leaf and they go crazy. But today's video, I'm going to be doing I'm going to show you my sweat-proof foundation routine that I did. And I'm using the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup Sunscreen. And this is what this looks like right here. Sorry if there's a blur on it. But basically I went to the outlets I think about a week ago, and I wore this makeup and it did not budge, it didn't move or anything, so I thought I would show you guys how it works in my foolproof way on how to get this sweat-proof makeup. So let's jump into it. But first things first is I'm actually going to pin my hair back because it's getting on my nerves. Okay. So first what you want to do is, I've already done my eyebrows. I'm going to be using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer makeup, or primer, not makeup, duh. But it is, I think it is just what helps my makeup stay on longer. And I do one pump of it and then slather it on my face. So I let that just kind of like settle a little bit and just kind of dry up. It does get tacky, so don't be scared if you're first time using this. It does get tacky. So I just kind of let that sit for a little second, and sorry, I have a text message, and just kind of let that sit for a little bit. Alright, so moving on to the next thing. I do like to use two primers when I put on my makeup. That's just me. I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And I actually found this was only like at Ulta for a good while, and then I found it at Target, so it is $8, and I'm obsessed with this stuff. So I just kind of rub my fingers in it and then put it on my pores. So like on my cheeks is where I have a lot of pore problems, and around my nose and on my nose. So yeah, these are my go-to spots that I put them on. And then anything I have left over on my fingers, I just kind of put it all over my face. Alright. So, I am in the shade 220 Natural Beige for the Urban Decay Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Foundation. So, I put my primer on, and I kind of get my Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I get just a regular brush, and I set my primer. So you're probably like, what? Like powder before foundation? Trust me, especially if you're oily and you sweat a lot, this helps a lot. So I tend to get oily in my T-zone, like around my nose is where I will put this powder on my nose. And then on my pores to make sure everything's set in place. And then just kind of sweeping it all over the place. Alright. So now moving on to the foundation part, you want to give this like a good shake. I think it does say to shake it up. And I think it does. I just always, any foundation I get, I just kind of like to shake them up just to get the product going. So, put however much you think you're going to need, and, go with that. Whoops. I take a foundation brush. I said that weird. I take a foundation brush, and this is the Sephora Pro Foundation Brush in 47. So it looks like this here. So I'll show you what I do. So I just kind of slab some on my face. Make sure I get it on my nose. I kind of start like in the center and then work my way out. So I get this part started here, and then I will take my Morphe M439 brush and just like press it into my skin. I don't like to really buff because I feel like it takes away the foundation. So I like press it into my skin here before, because this also kind of, to me, I think it dries a little too fast for my liking. So just remember to press, and then I go in and I start on my cheeks like that. This time, because you are on the side, you can do your ear, especially if I'm wearing my hair up. I like, in my foundation maybe just like a little bit darker than my ear or my chest or whatever, I will put some on my ear, just kind of whatever is left over. It doesn't, you know, whatever, you don't have to like paint your ear either. And so yeah, I just move on to the next side of my face. So there we go, we look a little more blended. I will take my damp beauty blender, and just because I like to make sure that I don't have any brush lines or brush strokes or anything, I just go over my face to really like make sure everything is set in. So I just kind of tap, and because I do crease around my nose a lot, any excess foundation that I have, I just kind of tap that out. Alright, so now moving on to concealer. I believe I was wearing, oh, here it is. I was wearing the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop contour concealer, and I'm in the shade Soft Beige. So basically I just did very, very little concealer like this. That's about all I did. Especially since I was in the heat at the outlet mall. You know, I didn't want too much makeup on me. I just kind of wanted something like real simple, something, you know, make my skin look better than it does, if that makes sense. Alright, so then because I want my skin to, I want the rest of my face to kind of be a little bit highlighted, I just go ahead and put my concealer on the places I would normally put it. And then once I'm done blending in my concealer, I just again like to go over my face with the beauty blender to make sure everything blends in really well. So now to set my face, I'm going back in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and back in with the same little brush that I had. I think this is a Morphe brush. Yes, it's a Morphe M438 brush. And I just dip it in like that, brush off excess. And then I always start with my under eyes because I crease there a lot. No matter what I do, it just creases. So just to make sure everything's set, I start with that first. So I'll kind of look up. Really making sure to get where I crease around my nose. And using very, very light pressure under my eye to set. And then again on the same eye. So now that my face is done, I will go and do my bronzer, highlighter, blush, my eyes, whatever, and then I would set it with like my Urban Decay all-nighter spray. I cannot talk today, and we all know how much I love this stuff. I think this just saves my look and really helps me from not getting too oily throughout the day or my makeup leaving me. But I will spray this, but I'm gonna go do the rest of my face off camera, and I'll be back to come and talk with y'all guys and tell y'all exactly like what I like about this look. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the completed look that I have here. I just did my bronzer, blush, what else, my eyes and my eyelashes and my lips. So I thought I would tell y'all a little bit more about the Dream Urban Cover foundation. So I'm actually on Maybelline's website right now, and they are saying this is a lightweight foundation that has broad spectrum SPF 50 and is enriched with antioxidants to protect against pollution. So they definitely have the 50 SPF on here. So it's to shield, they said the benefits are to shield your skin from harmful environment aggressors. It's lightweight, which yes, it definitely is lightweight. I don't think it is a full coverage. I mean, it definitely covers well, but it is not like bam in your face, like full coverage. Everything that you want covered is going to be covered. It is more like a lightweight just to make your skin look better than it does. It's definitely like if you are running errands and you want to just throw a little bit of foundation on, it's definitely one of those. It's not like, well, I haven't tried it. To me, I have not tried it yet. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, to me, it is not like full coverage. I definitely haven't tried it to go out all night or, you know, for a night out or whatever. I haven't tried it for that. So I can't definitely say if it would work, but I know it is buildable, so you could build it up to a full coverage if you wanted to. So back to the website. Let's see. It's available in 16 shades. It leaves a natural looking finish, but protects the skin day after day, which my skin definitely does look natural. I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and I'm looking at myself on my monitor as well, and I think it definitely does look natural. It doesn't look like I just caked on a bunch of makeup. So yeah, that is it for the Maybelline website that they have on there. Definitely use, if you want some extra staying power, use the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray here. This is my go-to. I love it so much. But yeah, the question of the day, guys. let me know what your go-to summer makeup look is, any products that you may use, or if you don't wear makeup in this summer, let me know. I'd love to hear what your guys' feedback is. So yeah, if you guys like this look, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can get notified every time I post a video. So thank you so much for watching. Bye!